Well, good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday morning. Easter weekend is done. So anyway, just want to let you know, around 3:30 in the morning, I was basically kind of up all night from that point. I was lying there with Snoopy on my chest, just lying there, cuddling him and holding him and that. He was whining a little bit, and then we just fell asleep together all night long. And this morning I got up and he slept and didn't make a noise or anything, but when he woke up he started whining a little lightly again. Anyway, so as soon as 9 o'clock rolled around, I phoned the vet, and we've made an appointment with the vet to go and have him looked at, because I think something's wrong with him. I think he's in pain. I think his brain hurts or something. I don't know what it is, but just not right. And in the last 7 days, he's just progressively kind of gone downhill a bit more. I don't know. So anyway, I've got an appointment at 11 o'clock today. It's now, it's 10 after 9. So I got an appointment at 11 o'clock this morning to take him in to see the vet and see what they can do for him. He seems quiet now and peaceful in that. And he was just sleeping down there for, at least an hour or more. But when they go to the other puppies try and play with him and that, he starts whining and that. And it's just not right. It's just not right. Anyway. Oh my God. So anyway, if you're watching this video in time, please just say a prayer for him before we go to the vet, that they can actually fix him. I just want them to, if nothing else, I just want them to stop the pain that he may or may not be in. That's all I want, is I want them to make sure he's not in pain anymore, if that's what it is. But there's definitely something not right with him. So hopefully we can figure this out. Anyway, I'm gonna have coffee. I'm gonna have something to eat, because I'll throw up if I don't eat. And then we're gonna get ready to go to the vets. So I'm going to put him with Mum right now while I get ready. I'm going to put him with Mum right now. Okay. There you go, Mommy. There's your little buddy. There's your little buddy. Okay. You take care of your little buddy, okay? Okay. All right, ciao for now. I'll keep you updated. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, we got Spot here. Oh, wrong door. We're going into the vets here, okay? We're going in the vets. Ciao for now. Okay, so Snoopy's in the vet right now. And what the vet told me, like he said, if there's a problem with the brain or the skull in any way, shape, or form, there's pretty much nothing they can do about it. But he's going to take some tests, a couple tests here. And he says if he can't find anything in the blood work and the other test, he's going to do the x-rays and all that. If he can't find anything, he said the next step is taking him to a neurologist. And that means I have to go all the way down to Victoria to see the neurologist. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to do whatever I can to help this puppy and save him and whatever. Everything I possibly can, but I don't know. The vet so far hasn't given me much promise that if there's something wrong with his head and his brain in the skull area, there's nothing he can do about it. So I don't know. I came outside because I can't be inside right now, and I had to see Baby and the puppies and take them. Okay, well, okay, here he comes. I'll be right back. Ciao for now. Okay, we've just come out of the vet. Just come out, and the prognosis isn't that great. It's not bad, but it's not great. So here's the deal. I just spent $100 to have him examined and checked out. There's apparently nothing they can do for him here now at all. Don't know exactly what the problem is. Should take him to a neurologist in Victoria, but he phoned and spoke to the neurologist and said, the neurologist said there's nothing, if you bring him down here, you're going to spend a whole huge amount of money, and there's nothing they can do for him at the moment anyway. I have to wait till he gets a little older, and then they couldn't tell me exactly how a little older, how long that is, but I don't know if it's months or a year or what. They said you have to wait till he gets a little older, and then they can actually do a test on his skull and maybe drain off any water or whatever's in the brain, if that's the case, right? Anyway, they said I have 3 options. To either keep him myself and watch him and take care of him, you know, and see what happens, or find a perfect home for him where someone will do the same thing as I would do and watch over him and make sure everything's okay or whatever. And there's the third option, and you know exactly what that third option is. I'm down here. Anyway, so basically, in a nutshell, he said just keep him and watch over him and see. If it gets worse, then we're going to have to go option C. But if he doesn't get any worse, basically what you're looking at is a child with Down syndrome or something similar to that. There's some sort of brain issue. It's not damage, it's issue. And he's going to have problems later on in life. I mean, he could live, you know, a reasonable amount of time, you know, even a longer period of time, but he's going to have issues in life. And there could be there's so many. I can't even list them. Anyway, I am talking too much because I'm so stressed, and I think we should just take the puppy home and sit and enjoy him and cuddle him and look after him for now, okay? You hear him whining? He's whining and he's shaking. And it's not like it's cold or anything. It's not like he's really actually nervous. It's a neurological reaction is what's going on. So my only thing is I pray to God that he's not in pain. Like, if it's pain, then I just want him to be done with it. You know what I mean? If it's not pain, then... Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm going to go. I'll talk to you later, and I'll keep you updated. Ciao for now. This is your puppy. This is your puppy. Okay, well, we just got back from the vet. Oh, oh. I guess the prognosis isn't great. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. I can't remember even what I've told you already or what has transpired today. My brain is gone. Anyway, he said there's only 3 options, and actually there's only 2 options. A and B options are exactly the same. He said, option 1, just keep him yourself and watch over him and love him and take care of him and see how he progresses in that, and just go from there kind of thing. Option 2, find another home for him with someone that'll do exactly the same thing and love him and take care of him and watch over him and that. So option 1 and 2 are the same. Doesn't matter. So there's only 2 options, and you know what the second option is. And I would only go a second option if I knew that he was suffering in pain and he was suffering, but he's not whining. Like, if you pick him up and hold him and that, he doesn't whine. When he whines and his mom comes over and feeds him, he doesn't whine. So what I was told by Dr. Dave, the vet, and the neurologist at the veterinarian clinic in Victoria, was that just because he's whining doesn't necessarily mean he's in pain. It could be just kind of a knee-jerk reaction to the neurological condition, similar to having motor skills issues, like you have lack of physical coordination or something. So, and the same with, he shakes a lot. And it's, you know, he's in a warm house and he can be shaking. He's not now, but he can be. And that's not because he's cold or nervous or anything. It's a neurological condition, and he can't help but do these things, apparently. So I guess the good thing is apparently there's a very high chance he's not in pain. It's not a pain issue. It's just something wrong with his brain and stuff in there. And anyway, they said just to watch him and you know, come and check him when he's a little older, and possibly they can do an operation on him where they can drain water off his brain or whatever's necessary, I guess, at the time. I don't know. But there's nothing they can really necessarily do right now. I'd have to drive all the way to Victoria. It would cost me a ton of money to get all these things done. And the neurologists themselves told Dr. Dave that exactly what he told me, that you can spend all that money and there's nothing they can do. They can't change anything. Absolutely nothing they can do to change him. The only thing they can do is watch over him and see how his condition progresses. You know, whether he gets better or worse or stays the same, whatever. And just go from there. And that's all you can do. So both Dr. Dave and the neurologist in Victoria suggested that I just stay home and watch him and not spend all that money on the tests and everything. So I'm just going to have to go by their advice. And the fact that he's not whining or complaining while I hold him or while he's with his mom or anything could very, very likely mean that it's not a pain issue. It's just a neurological defect and makes him act the way he does. But apparently down the road he could have personality disorders and stuff like that. Like, there's a list of stuff that he could have. I don't know what I've mentioned to you, but they said it could be a lot similar to someone with Down syndrome or something similar to that, where their synapses aren't working right, and you know, their motor functions and all that are just off because something's glitched out, and they think that's highly likely that's all it is, really. All it is, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna watch him and keep him and see what happens. So I guess he's probably not going anywhere unless someone out there, I know one person in particular would be the perfect mom for him and do everything they could for him. But so it's either staying with me or going to his perfect mommy, and that's about it. Or someone perfect, I guess. Anyway, so I'm just going to sit around, watch him, and do very little these days. If I don't get a video out in the next couple of days or something, it's because I don't... Just because my heart's not in it. I have to use all my strength for Snoopy right now, so I can't even think of doing anything else. So anyway, I'm just going to leave you with this and put this video out. Oh, and we're just going to watch and see what happens. If anything goes on, I'll let you know right away for sure. I won't leave you in the dark. Not going to happen. So, right now I'm just going to lie down and let him sit on my chest for a while and just, I don't know, run my thoughts through my head for a while and maybe try and compose myself. Poor little bugger. Like I say, he's not whining, he doesn't seem to be in pain, so, you know, that's a good thing, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to go. Bye. mom for a minute.